right, so Mercury retrograde. I don't know why I made that weird noise. Maybe because it's Mercury retrograde. It's not something we all enjoy. Mercury retrograde is going to be going through Venus first. And then in 2 weeks after, it's going to hit Virgo. So I want to do Venus, Virgo for the collective. How is it going to affect us during while it's in Venus and while it's being influenced by Virgo? So while Mercury retrograde is being influenced by Venus, which is about partnership, love, relationships, family, etc., so forth, we're going to be looking inward as far as what is causing us to get into certain situations that drives us bananas. It's going to be about there's going to be situations that's going to come up in our relationship with other people that's going to make us rethink how we act in those situations, so we can break whatever toxic pattern it is that caused that situation to begin with. Because we as in me included, everybody likes to blame the other person, but we don't think about what our actions and words have done to create that scenario to begin with. And while Mercury is in retrograde during Venus, is that how you word it? While Mercury is in retrograde, being influenced by the planet of Venus, it's going to be a little topsy-turvy, but not in like a bad way. It feels more like a fun chaos way. I don't know how that could be fun, but it's like situations are going to come up and it's going to be like, it's going to make you rethink who you are. It doesn't feel like bad energy. It doesn't feel necessarily like shadow work. It feels more like shadow-ish, but more on a relaxed level. It's going to be something that is going to make you go, duh, or, oh, okay, I get it. I understand now. Like those kind of situations where somebody's going to point out to you, like, you know, when you say these things, it kind of bothers me. And you're going to go, oh, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Just, things like that. That's going to help you see how you influence your relationship with others, how that manifests. Moving on to Virgo, practicality, habits, home, hobby, how we set ourselves up for failure or success through our habits and hobbies and practicality. So while Virgo, among other things, it's more than that, but that's what I'm getting, the energy I'm picking up. What is happening is you're going to start to realize during Mercury retrograde towards the end. This starts September 23rd, 25th, 28th. I want me to get a card for the 28th. Okay. So as at the start of September 23rd, something is going to be revealed to you to reveal how you keep getting yourself stuck in situations. By the 25th? By the 25th, 26th, you're going to make changes for the better. And so you no longer have to deal with it. Because you're going to start learning how to love yourself. I'm going to give you an example. You always spend more than you should, but you don't know why. You're going to realize the reason why here. It could be maybe, for example, your family was didn't have a lot of money growing up. So now that you have an influx of money, whenever you get an influx of money, you spend it because you don't know when you're going to get it again. You have that mindset. So, but you end up spending too much money and you get stuck in a situation where you can't afford the things that you need because you spend so much money on the things that you want. So by like 5 days after, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 3 to 5 days after, you're going to put things into practice so you don't have to go through this again, because you're realizing how to love yourself. That's just one example. Another example would be, I just heard school. So you're always pushing to the last minute to do your schoolwork. You don't know why. You're going to realize why, so you don't have to do that again. And you're going to put into practice what you need to do so you don't have to do that moving forward. All right, so that's the energy for Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde this time around is not going to be as, well, they said be careful. For some people, it won't be as rough as it was the last one. I know the last one had me, it had me messed up. All right, spiritual leveling up. There's going to be a spiritual leveling up during the next Mercury retrograde, where you're going to start seeing things in a different light. New timeline is on the way. So this Mercury retrograde is going to bring us into a new timeline for some of you. Take advantage of this time to reflect. I'm seeing return to center, but not in a bad way. Speak to your spirit guides. Ask your spirit guides to return, to take back what it is that's been holding you back. There we go. Ask your spirit guides to take back what it is that's been holding you back. And expect something good come out of this Mercury retrograde. Is this like a duality energy where some people are going to have a hard time during Mercury retrograde, and some people are not? And I think the people who are not is because they're going to take advantage of the energy, and the people who will have a hard time are those who are going to fight it. So you're being asked not to fight it. All right, collective, this is your reading. Stick around for the extended Patreon. I'm just going to do a really quick one. And for everybody else, until next time.